Bella, it's been 5 years, but it feels like only yesterday you were here with us. The kids, they're growing up so fast. Charles is so much like you, strong, thoughtful. And Charlotte, she has your smile. But they're missing something, someone, you.
Byron, they're missing you too. I know you're trying to be strong for them, but it's okay to admit that you're struggling. They can see it, even if you don't say it.
I try, Dora. I try to be everything they need, but sometimes I feel like I'm failing them. I see the sadness in their eyes, especially at night when they think I'm not looking. They need their mother, but she's gone, and I can't bring her back.
You're right, Byron. You can't bring Bella back, and no one can replace her. But that doesn't mean you have to go through this alone. The kids, they need a mother figure. Someone who can be there for them in ways that you might not be able to. And Byron, you need someone too. It's not just about the children, it's about you as well.
I don't know, Dora. I can't even imagine bringing someone else into their lives. What if she doesn't love them? What if she mistreats them? I can't bear the thought of them being hurt again.
I understand your fears. Truly, I do. But you can't let fear dictate your life or theirs. You have to trust that God has a plan for you, even in this. Remember, and the Lord God said, "It is not good that the man should be alone, I will make him a helper suitable for him." Genesis 2:18. God knows what you need, and He knows what the children need. You don't have to do this on your own.
But what if I make the wrong choice? What if I bring someone into our lives who isn't right? I can't risk it, Dora. I can't put the kids through any more pain.
You're a good man, and you've always put the children first. But you have to remember that you deserve happiness too. Bella wouldn't want you to live like this, so full of sorrow and fear. She'd want you to find joy again, to find someone who can share your life and help you raise Charles and Charlotte. You've done an amazing job on your own, but you don't have to keep doing it alone.
I don't know if I'm ready. Every time I think about it, I feel like I'm betraying Bella, like I'm erasing her from our lives.
You're not erasing her, Byron. You're honoring her memory by being the best father you can be. And part of that might mean opening your heart to someone new. Someone who can bring joy and stability back into your home. You'll never forget Bella, and neither will the kids. But life goes on, and you have to go on with it.
I just miss her so much. Every day, every night, I feel this emptiness. And I know the kids do too. How can I ask them to accept someone else when we're all still grieving?
Grief never really goes away, but it changes. It becomes something you carry with you, but it doesn't have to define you. The kids, they want to see you happy again. They want to feel like they're part of a whole family, not just a broken one. And you deserve to feel whole again too. It's not about replacing Bella, it's about finding a way to live and love again, even after loss.
I don't know if I can do it, Dora. I don't know if I can open my heart again, not after everything.
You don't have to decide right now, Byron. Just think about it. Pray about it. Trust that God will guide you to the right person, the right time. And remember, we're all here for you, for whatever you need. You're not alone in this.
I'll think about it. I'll pray about it. Dora, do you really think it's possible to find someone who could love the kids like Bella did? Who could help me be the father they need?
I do, Byron. I really do. God's plans are often beyond our understanding, but His love is constant. He wouldn't lead you down this path without a purpose. Maybe there's someone out there who's been waiting for a family like yours, who could bring love and warmth into your lives again. But you won't know unless you're open to the possibility.
It just feels so daunting. The idea of starting over, of letting someone new into our lives, but maybe you're right. Maybe it's what the kids need. What I need. I'll take it one step at a time. I'll keep my heart open and see where God leads me.
That's all anyone can ask. Just take it one day at a time. And remember, you're not betraying Bella by moving forward. You're honoring her by taking care of yourself and the children she loved so much. She would want you to be happy, to find peace again.
Thank you, Dora, for everything. I don't know what I'd do without you.
You're my brother, Byron. I'll always be here for you. And I'll be praying for you, for guidance, for peace, and for the strength to take this next step. Where are the kids?
I think they are doing their homework. They just had dinner.
Oh, all right. I won't want to distract them. Take care of yourself. Good night.
My regards to Raymond and the kids.
Charlotte, do you ever think about Mom? Like, a lot.
All the time, Charles. I miss her so much. I miss the way she used to sing to us before bed, and how she would always make pancakes shaped like animals on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, those were the best. I loved when she made them look like dinosaurs for me. She always knew how to make everything fun.
And she used to braid my hair Sunday evening. She'd tell me stories about princesses and fairies while she did it, and Bible stories too. I miss that so much, Charles. No one can braid my hair like Mum could.
I miss all of that too. I miss how she would always help me with my homework, even when it was really hard. She never got frustrated, even when I did. She was so patient.
And she always knew how to make us feel better when we were sad or sick. Remember that time I had the flu? She stayed up all night with me, reading stories and giving me medicine. I didn't feel scared because she was there.
She was always there. She made everything feel safe, like nothing bad could happen as long as she was around.
Charles, do you think Dad is lonely without Mum? Like, really lonely?
I think so. He tries to be strong for us, but I've seen him looking at her picture when he thinks we're not watching. Sometimes, I hear him crying at night. I think he misses her as much as we do, maybe even more.
I've noticed that too. He looks so sad sometimes, even when he's trying to smile. And I think he might be lonely. He doesn't have anyone to talk to like he did with Mum.
Yeah, and I think he's doing his best, but maybe he needs someone who can help him, you know. Someone who can be there for him and for us too.
I've been thinking about that too. My friend Eva at school, she has a stepmom, and she's really nice. She brings Eva to school every day and packs her lunch with little notes inside. Eva says she's like a second mum to her, and they do everything together.
Really? I thought stepmoms were supposed to be mean, like in the stories.
Not all of them. Eva says her stepmom is really kind. She even helps her with her homework and takes her shopping for new clothes. She's like a best friend, but also like a mum. Eva says she loves her stepmom almost as much as she loved her real mum, who passed away from cancer too.
Maybe that's what we need too. Someone who can be there for us and for Dad. But not just anyone. Someone who's really nice, like Eva's stepmom.
Yes. Someone who can help Dad be happy again, and who can take care of us like Mum did. I think Dad needs that, Charles. I think we all do.
But do you think Dad would ever want to marry someone else? He still loves Mom so much. He might think it's wrong to love someone else.
I don't know, but I think we should talk to him about it. He always tells us to be honest and share our feelings, right? Maybe if we tell him how we feel, he'll think about it.
Yeah, you're right. We should talk to him. But we need to be careful not to make him feel bad. We have to let him know that it's okay for him to be happy again, and that we want him to find someone who can be good to all of us.
I think Mum would want that too. She wouldn't want us to be sad forever. She'd want us to have someone who can take care of us and make us smile again.
Then let's do it. We'll talk to Dad tomorrow, after breakfast. We'll tell him that we want him to be happy, and that we're okay with him finding someone new. But we'll also make sure he knows that we still love Mom and always will.
Yes. We'll tell him that it's okay to love someone else and that we just want him to be happy. And maybe one day we'll have a new Mum who can love us like Mum did.
Yeah, maybe we will. And maybe she'll braid your hair and make pancakes too.
And maybe she'll take us to the park. Just like Mum did.
Do you think it would be weird, having someone else around? Like, would it feel strange to have another woman in the house?
Maybe at first. I think we could get used to it. I mean, it would be different, but it doesn't have to be bad. It could be good, really good.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It would be different, but different isn't always bad.
All right, Charlie, good night.
Good night.
Who is ready for some delicious pancakes?
Thanks, Dad. They look great.
Yeah, thanks, Daddy.
Is everything okay? You too. You seem quiet this morning. Something on your minds?
Dad, there's something we've been wanting to talk to you about. Something important.
Yeah, it's really important, Daddy. We've been thinking about it for a while now.
Okay. I'm listening. What's on your minds?
We've been thinking a lot about Mom, and how much we miss her. We know you miss her too. But we also know that she's not coming back. And we've noticed how sad you've been, even when you try to hide it.
We miss her every day, Daddy. We talk about her all the time. But we've also been thinking about you. And how lonely you must be without her.
Oh, kids, I do miss her. So much. Every single day. But I don't want you to worry about me. I'm here for you, and that's what matters most.
But that's just it, Dad. We know you're here for us, but we want you to be happy too. We've been talking, and we think maybe it's time for you to think about finding someone else. Someone who can be here for you and us, like Mom was.
I don't know what to say. I didn't realize you felt this way.
Daddy, we just want you to be happy again. We want our family to feel whole, like it used to. I know no one can replace Mum, but maybe there's someone who can help us feel happy again. Like a new Mum.
We've seen how much you've been hurting, and we don't want you to be sad anymore. And it's okay if you find someone else, Dad. We want you to be happy. And we think Mom would want that too.
You really think that? You think Mom would want me to find someone else?
I think she would. She wouldn't want us to be sad forever. She would want us to have someone who can take care of us and make us smile again. And someone who can make you happy too, Daddy.
I've thought about it, you know. But I was scared. Scared that it would hurt you, that you wouldn't understand. I never wanted to make you feel like I was trying to replace your mother.
Dad, we could never forget Mom. She'll always be with us, in our hearts and in our memories. But that doesn't mean we can't make room for someone new. We just want you to be happy.
And we'll always love Mum, no matter what. But if you find someone who can make you smile again, we'd be okay with that. Really, we would.
You too, you're so strong. Stronger than I've been. I've been so afraid of moving on, afraid that it would hurt you. But I see now that you're ready, and maybe, just maybe, I can be ready too.
We're ready, Dad, and we're here for you, just like you've been here for us.
We want to be a happy family again, Daddy. We know it won't be the same, but it can still be good. And maybe we could even find someone who could be like a new Mum for us. Someone who would love us and take care of us, just like Mum did.
You don't know how much this means to me, how much you both mean to me. I don't know what the future holds, but if you're okay with it, I'll start thinking about it. I'll start praying about it.
We'll be praying too, Dad, for God to send us someone who can love us like Mom did. Someone who can help us be a family again.
And we'll always be here for you, Daddy. We want you to be happy, and we want us all to be happy together.
Thank you, both of you. I'll do my best, for all of us. We'll take it one day at a time, and we'll see where God leads us.
We believe in you, Dad. And we believe that God has a good plan for our family.
And whatever happens, we'll be okay. Because we have each other, and we have God.
That's right. We have each other, and we have God. And with that, we can face anything. I love you both.
We love you too, Dad.
We love you, Dad.
So, what's new with you? You've been awfully quiet today. Something on your mind?
Actually, there is something. Mr. Nath, you know him from church, right? He wants to introduce me to someone.
Oh, really? Do tell. Who is this mystery man? Is he cute? Rich?
I don't really know much about him yet. Mr. Nath said he's a good man, a child of God, but he's also a widower. With 2 kids.
Wait, hold on. A widower, with 2 kids? Liz, are you serious? You're only 29. You shouldn't be stepping into something like that.
I know it sounds like a lot, but I don't mind. I've always liked children, and if he's a good man.
Liking children is one thing, Liz, but being a stepmother, that's a whole different ballgame. You're still young. You should be focusing on building your own life, not jumping into someone else's.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't see it that way. If he's a godly man, and if I feel a connection with him, why shouldn't I give it a chance? The kids are part of the package, and I'm okay with that.
Liz, you're not just signing up for a relationship with him, you're signing up for a ready-made family. That's a lot to take on. I mean, you're going to be dealing with all the baggage, the grief, and the responsibility. Have you really thought this through?
I have thought about it. I know it's a big step, but I also know that God has a plan for me. If this is part of His plan, then who am I to say no?
Liz, come on. If you like kids so much, go get a job at a preschool or something. Don't go signing up to be a stepmother at 29. You deserve a fresh start with someone who doesn't come with all this baggage.
Rita, I appreciate your concern, I really do. But I don't see children as baggage. They're blessings. I would never think of them as a burden.
I'm not saying kids are a burden. I love kids too, you know that. But this isn't just about kids. It's about stepping into a role that comes with so many complications. Are you ready to be a mother figure to children who have already lost their mom? What if they don't accept you? What if it doesn't work out, and you're left heartbroken?
Those are valid concerns, and I know it won't be easy. But I also believe that God gives us the strength to handle the challenges He puts in our path. And maybe, just maybe, I could be a source of healing for those kids, and for their father too.
You're too good for your own good sometimes, Liz. You always want to help everyone, but this is your life we're talking about. You can't just walk into this with your eyes closed.
I know, that's why I'm going to pray about it first. If God tells me to go ahead, and if I meet Him and feel that it's right, then I'll give it a chance. But I'm not making any decisions lightly.
And what if God doesn't give you a clear answer? Or what if you meet Him and you're not sure?
Then I'll take it one step at a time. I'm not in a rush. I'll meet Him, get to know Him, and see how I feel. If it's not right, I'll walk away. But I can't dismiss it out of hand just because it's complicated.
I just want what's best for you, Liz. I don't want you to get hurt or stuck in a situation that's too much for you to handle. You're my best friend, and I hate the thought of you being overwhelmed by all of this.
I know, and I appreciate that more than you know. But I also have to follow my heart, and most importantly, follow God's guidance. If this is where He's leading me, then I have to trust that He'll give me the strength and wisdom to handle it.
Just promise me you'll be careful. Don't let your big heart get you into something you can't get out of.
I promise. I'll be careful. But I'm also going to be open to whatever God has in store for me. Who knows? This could be the start of something really beautiful.
You're too good to say no to, you know that. I guess if you feel that strongly about it, I'll support you. But I'm still going to keep an eye out for you, just in case.
I wouldn't expect anything less. Thanks, Rita. Your support means the world to me, even if we don't always see eye to eye.
That's what best friends are for. Just don't forget about me when you're busy playing house with Mr. Widower and his kids.
I could never forget about you, Rita. You'll always be my best friend, no matter what.
Byron, my man, you look nervous. Relax, it's just a meeting, not an interrogation.
I know. It's been so long since I've done anything like this. I don't even know where to start.
You don't need to worry, buddy. Liz is a great woman. She's kind, gentle, and most importantly, she has a strong faith. I wouldn't have introduced you to just anyone, you know that.
I trust you, Nath. It's just, this feels so strange. I still feel like I'm betraying Bella somehow. But the kids, they've been amazing. They really want this for me, for all of us.
It's not betrayal, Byron. Bella wouldn't want you to spend the rest of your life alone, raising the kids by yourself. She'd want you to be happy, and for the kids to have someone who can love them like she did. Liz might be that person. But take it one step at a time. No pressure, just see how you feel.
You're right. I need to at least be open to the possibility. For the kids, and for myself.
Hello, Byron. It's so nice to finally meet you.
Hi, Liz. It's nice to meet you too. What do you care for?
Coffee would be lovely, thank you.
So, Nath tells me you're involved in the church.
Yes, I am. I've been a part of the women's ministry for several years now. I also volunteer at the Sunday school. I love working with children and helping them learn about God's love.
That's wonderful. My kids are very involved in the church too. They love the Lord.
That's good. I'm so sorry for your loss, Byron. Nath told me a little about what you've been through. I can't imagine how hard it's been for you and the children.
It's been difficult, to say the least. But we've managed. The kids have been my rock through it all. They're the reason I get up every day.
They sound like amazing children. Nath speaks very highly of them. I'd love to meet them someday, if that's something you're comfortable with.
I'd like that, but let's take things slow. They're still processing everything, just like I am.
Of course, I completely understand. There's no rush. I'm just grateful for the chance to get to know you better.
It's strange, you know. For so long, I couldn't even think about meeting someone else. It felt wrong, like I was betraying Bella. But lately, the kids have been pushing me to at least consider it. They told me they just want me to be happy again. And that really got to me.
It's a huge step, and I can't imagine how difficult it must be for you. But I think it's beautiful that your children care so much about your happiness. It says a lot about the love you've built as a family.
They're incredible kids. They miss their mom so much, but they're also so strong. I've been trying to be strong for them, but it's hard. I've been carrying this weight for so long.
You don't have to carry it alone, Byron. It's okay to lean on others, to let people in. Sometimes, God places people in our lives to help us carry the burdens we weren't meant to bear alone.
You're right. I've been trying to do everything on my own, but maybe it's time to let others in. To let someone in. Enough about me, I'd like to know you better.
What else do you want to know about me?
What do you do?
I am a nurse.
That's nice, I should have guessed. You sound so caring.
You think nurses are caring?
I think they are. My mom was a nurse. She was very caring.
That's good to know. I should probably get going. I don't want to take up too much of your evening.
No, it's been really nice talking with you, Liz. I'm glad Nath introduced us.
I'm glad too. And thank you for the coffee, and for being so open with me. I know this isn't easy.
Thank you for understanding. And for being so, well, easy to talk to. I'd like to do this again sometime, if you're open to it.
I'd like that very much.
See, it wasn't so bad, was it?
No, it wasn't. It was nice. She's really easy to talk to, and there's something about her that just feels right.
I knew you'd like her. And she liked you too, I could tell. Take things slow, but don't be afraid to explore this, Byron. You deserve to be happy.
Yeah, maybe it's time to see where this could go. For the first time in a long time, I feel like there's a chance for something.
Hi, Byron. It's good to see you.
Hi, Liz. Come on in. The kids are just in the living room.
Your home is lovely. You can really feel the love here.
Thank you. It's been just the three of us for a while now, but we've made it work. I have told them about you and they really can't wait to see you.
I'm sure it will be fine. Kids are resilient, and from what you've told me, they're amazing. I'm really looking forward to meeting them.
I think she is here.
Yes, she is.
Charles, Charlotte, I'd like you to meet Liz.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, Charles. It's so nice to meet you too. I've heard a lot about you. And you must be Charlotte. I've heard you're quite the artist. I know how much artists like to have a good sketchbook handy, so I got you one.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'd love to see some of your drawings sometime, if you'd like to share them with me.
Sure. I'll share them with you.
I brought some chocolates for you both. I don't know if you like them.
We like chocolates. Thanks.
So, Charlotte, why don't you tell Liz about that story you were reading last week? The one about the girl and her adventures in the forest.
And then, the girl finds this hidden cave, and inside there are all these ancient drawings on the walls. It was like discovering a whole new world.
That sounds amazing, Charlotte. I love stories with hidden secrets like that. Do you think you might draw some of the scenes from the book in your new sketchbook?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I've already sketched out some ideas in my old notebook, but now I can use the new one.
Do you like to read too, Liz? What kind of books do you like?
I love reading. I mostly read Christian literatures, novels and biographies, but I also enjoy books about history. And I've been known to enjoy a good mystery or two. What about you? Do you have a favorite book?
I really like the Bible, and adventure stories. You know, the ones where the hero has to go on a dangerous journey to save the day.
That sounds like a fantastic story. I love tales of adventure. Maybe you could tell me more about it later.
I'm really glad you're all getting along. It means a lot to me.
It means a lot to me too. I'm really happy to be here with all of you.
Liz is a child of God. She loves the Lord and she is really nice to me and my children. Lord, should I go ahead? I can see that I am beginning to develop feelings for her.
Daddy, do you think Liz will come back to visit us again?
I think she would love to come back, sweetheart. But only if you and Charles want her to.
I think it would be nice if she came back. She's really nice, Dad. I like her.
I'm glad you feel that way. We'll take things slow, but if it's meant to be, Liz will become a bigger part of our lives. We'll see how it goes, okay?
Okay, Daddy. Good night.
Good night, darling. Good morning, beautiful. Breakfast smells amazing, but not as amazing as you.
Good morning, my darling husband. You always know just what to say. How did you sleep?
Better than I have in a long time. Waking up next to you every day is like a dream come true.
I feel the same way. I never imagined I'd find this kind of happiness, but here we are. God's plans are always better than ours, aren't they?
Absolutely. I thank Him every day for bringing you into our lives. You've been such a blessing, Liz.
The kids are here.
Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Dad.
He called me Mum. Good morning, sweetheart. Hope you slept well. Breakfast is almost ready. Charlotte darling, how did you sleep?
I slept really well. I had a dream that we all went to the beach together and built the biggest sandcastle ever.
That sounds like a great dream, Charlotte. Maybe we can make that happen one of these weekends. How about a family trip to the beach?
Yes, that would be awesome.
I think that's a wonderful idea. We can pack a picnic and spend the whole day there. What do you think, Byron?
I think it sounds perfect. We'll plan it soon, I promise.
Mom, can you help me with my science project after school? We're supposed to build a model of the solar system, and I want to make it look really cool.
Of course, Charles. I'd love to help. We can pick up some supplies on the way home from school and work on it together.
And can you help me with my art project too, Mum? I'm drawing a picture of our family, and I want to make sure it's perfect.
I'd be honored, Charlotte. We'll work on it together this weekend. I can't wait to see what you create. The school bus is here.
Bye.
You're amazing, Liz. I don't know how you do it all, but you make it look so easy.
It's easy when you're surrounded by so much love. This family has been such a blessing to me. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
I just want you to know how much I appreciate everything you do, Liz. You've brought so much joy and peace to our lives. I love you with all my heart.
I love you too, Byron. More than words can say. God brought us together for a reason, and I'm so thankful for that. I promise to always do my best for you and the kids.
And I promise to always cherish and love you, just as you deserve. We're a team, Liz. We're in this together, for better or for worse. We are going on a date tonight. Oh my dear wife. You look stunning.
Well, I had to impress my handsome husband, didn't I?
Every day with you is a blessing, Liz. I'm so grateful for you.
I'm grateful for you too. You've given me a family, a home, and a love I never imagined I'd have. This is a nice place.
Yes, it is. You know, I've been thinking a lot about our future. I want to make sure that we always keep God at the center of our marriage. It's what brought us together, and it's what will keep us strong.
Absolutely. I've been praying about that too. I want us to always seek His guidance in everything we do. Maybe we could start a weekly prayer time together. Just the two of us, to pray for our marriage, the kids, and whatever else is on our hearts.
I love that idea. We can also start daily family devotion. Let's start this week. I've been reading a lot about how couples who pray together stay together. It makes sense, doesn't it? Keeping God at the center of everything.
It does. And I think it'll be a beautiful way to stay connected, not just to each other, but to him as well.
You know, I never thought I'd find love again. But with you, it's different. It's not about replacing her, but about finding a new chapter, a new kind of love. One that's filled with hope and joy.
My married friend, how are you?
I am blessed. God has been good to me.
Good to know.
How about you? How is everything? How is Kelvin?
That unserious fellow. This is the 4th year we've been dating. No proposal, no marriage.
Are you really sure about the relationship? You know he is not a Christian.
That doesn't matter. Enough about me. Let's talk about you.
What about me?
I've been meaning to talk to you about something. I've been hearing how you've been managing things with Byron and the kids, and, well, I'm a little worried about you and also disappointed.
Worried? Disappointed? About what?
Look, I know you love Byron and his kids, but don't you think you're doing too much? I mean, you're cooking for them, helping with homework, driving them around. It sounds like you're more of a nanny than a wife. Can't you just be strict and stop playing the role of a mother and a nanny? You are not their mother.
Are you advising me to be a wicked stepmother?
Well, it is not a bad idea.
What? What did you just say? I'm just taking care of my family. I love those kids, and I enjoy being there for them. It's what I want to do.
But that's exactly what I'm worried about, Liz. You're bending over backward for these kids. You're not their mother, and you shouldn't let them walk all over you. You need to set some boundaries, or else they're going to take advantage of you.
Walk all over me. Rita, they're just kids. They need love, support, and guidance. That's what I'm there to provide.
I get that, Liz, but there's a difference between being a supportive stepmom and being a doormat. You shouldn't be the one doing all the cooking and cleaning, or spending all your time helping with their schoolwork. It can never be me. I can't be anyone's stepmother. I can't take care of any child that is not mine. Where's Byron in all of this? He's their father. He should be doing more of that stuff, not you.
Byron does help. He works hard to provide for us, and he's very involved with the kids. We share the responsibilities. I don't see it as me doing too much. I see it as us working together as a family.
Really? Because from what I've heard, it sounds like you're the one doing most of the heavy lifting. You need to be careful, Liz. If you don't start setting some limits, you're going to end up exhausted and resentful. And then where will that leave you?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm happy with the way things are. I love being involved in the kids' lives, and Byron and I have a partnership that works for us. I don't feel like a nanny or a doormat. I feel like a wife and a mother.
I just don't want to see you get burned out, Liz. You're still young, and you should be enjoying your life, not getting bogged down with all these responsibilities that aren't even yours to begin with. I don't think it's too late to walk out.
I am enjoying my life. These responsibilities may not have been mine at first, but they are now. When I married Byron, I took on the role of being a stepmother, and I take that responsibility seriously. I love those kids as if they were my own, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make sure they feel supported and loved.
I just want you to think about what I'm saying. Being too nice can sometimes backfire. You don't want those kids to start seeing you as someone they can just take for granted.
I understand what you're saying, but I trust that Byron and I are raising them with the right values. We're teaching them to respect others and appreciate what they have. They're good kids, and I don't believe they would ever take me for granted. They've been through a lot, losing their mother and adjusting to so many changes. They need stability, love, and consistency, and I'm committed to giving them that.
All right, Liz. Just promise me you'll take care of yourself too, okay? Don't lose yourself in all of this.
I promise. I appreciate your concern, really, I do. But I'm happy, and I feel like I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. Do take care of yourself. What has come over her? I think I need to stay away from her.
She met a good ready-made man and got married to him in few months. That should have been me. I am 2 years older than her. I hate to see that she is happy.
Hi darling, everything okay? You seem a little lost in thought.
I'm okay, just thinking about something Rita said earlier.
What did she say?
She thinks I'm doing too much around here. That I'm more like a nanny than a wife, and that the kids might start taking advantage of me if I'm not careful.
Liz, I'm so sorry if you ever feel that way. You're not a nanny, you're my wife, and you're the heart of this family. I love how you've embraced the kids and made them feel so loved. But if you're ever feeling overwhelmed or like you're doing too much, please tell me. We're in this together, and I don't want you to ever feel like you're carrying too much of the load.
Byron, I don't feel overwhelmed. I love taking care of you and the kids. It's just, Rita made me think. I don't want the kids to see me as someone who's just there to do things for them. I want them to respect me, not take me for granted.
And they do respect you, Liz. They love you, and they see you as their mother. You've done an amazing job of balancing love and discipline with them. But if it would make you feel better, we can sit down with them and talk about responsibilities. Maybe have them start taking on more chores, so it's clear that we all share in taking care of the home.
I think that's a great idea. It would be good for them to learn more responsibility.
Then we'll do that. But I want you to know, Liz, that I appreciate everything you do for this family. You're not just doing chores or running errands, you're giving us a home, a place filled with love and warmth. That's something I could never put a price on.
Thank you, my love. That means a lot to me. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page, and that I'm doing what's best for the kids and for us.
And we will. Together. We'll figure this out as a team, just like we always do. Alright, kids, we wanted to talk to you about something important. You both know how much Liz and I love you, and how much we enjoy taking care of you. But we think it's time for us all to start sharing some of the responsibilities around the house a little more.
We understand, Dad. What do you want us to do?
Yeah, we want to help. Can we learn how to cook, too? I've always wanted to make pancakes like Mum.
I'd love to teach you how to cook, Charlotte. And Charles, you can learn too. Cooking is a lot of fun, and it's a great way to help out around the house. We can start with simple things, like making breakfast or helping with dinner.
And there are other things we can do too. Maybe we can all work together to keep the house clean, like tidying up your rooms, helping with laundry, and setting the table for meals. That way, we're all pitching in and taking care of our home together.
I like that idea. I want to learn how to do more things around the house. Maybe I can even cook dinner for us one night.
And I'll help. We can be like chefs in a restaurant.
That sounds like a wonderful plan, Charles. We'll start by having you both help out in the kitchen, and as you get more comfortable, you can take on more of the cooking. We'll make it fun, like a family cooking night.
And don't worry if you make mistakes at first. Learning new things takes time, and we're here to help you every step of the way.
When can we start, Mum? I want to learn how to make your special pancakes.
We can start this weekend. How about Saturday morning? We'll have a big breakfast together, and you two can be my helpers.
I'm in. This is going to be awesome.
Alright, chefs. I love seeing you both so excited to learn. And remember, it's not just about cooking and cleaning, it's about being part of a team. We're all working together to make this house a home, and every little bit you do helps.
All right, Dad.
Heavenly Father, I come before you with a heart full of gratitude. Thank you, Lord, for all that you've blessed me with. Thank you for my wonderful husband, Byron, who has been my partner, my friend, and my greatest support. He's everything I prayed for, and more than I could have ever imagined. Thank you, Lord, for this precious gift of life that you've placed within me. This baby is a miracle, and I am so grateful that you've entrusted me with this responsibility. I pray that you keep this child safe and healthy, and that he grows to know and love you, just as we do. And thank you, Lord, for Charlotte and Charles. They've brought so much joy and light into my life. I'm so blessed to be a part of their lives, to help raise them, and to love them as if they were my own. I know that stepping into the role of their stepmother wasn't always easy, but you've been with me every step of the way, guiding me, giving me wisdom, and filling my heart with love for them. Lord, I'm so thankful that you helped me to ignore the wrong advice, Rita. I was told to be strict, to be distant, to make sure the kids didn't walk all over me. But you, Lord, you showed me a different path. You reminded me that love is patient and kind, that it does not envy or boast, that it is not proud, rude, or self-seeking. You taught me that love always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Thank you, Lord, for softening my heart, for helping me to see that love is the only way to truly reach these children. I'm so grateful that I didn't listen to Rita's advice. I know she meant well, but I see now that love and kindness were the only things that could have brought us together as a family. Thank you for guiding me in the right direction, for teaching me to be the kind of mother that Charlotte and Charles need. Lord, I'm so blessed. You've given me a family to love, a husband who cherishes me, and now, this new life growing inside me. I pray that you continue to guide me, to give me the wisdom and patience I need to be the wife and mother you've called me to be. Help me to keep loving Byron, Charlotte, and Charles with all my heart, and help me to be the best mother I can be to this little one. I pray for this baby, Lord. I ask that you bless him, that you protect him, and that you help him to grow strong and healthy. I pray that this child will know your love from the very beginning, and that will grow up to follow you all the days of his life. Amen.